All right, if you're working when pretty much everyone else is sleeping, you know the struggle is real. I mean, really real. Well, this is for you. This is a practical guide built just for the night shift worker. We're going to break down a super simple way to take back control of your health and your energy. So let's just dive right in.
It's a constant battle, isn't it? You're fighting against the fatigue, you're fighting the cravings from that vending machine down the hall, and just that general feeling of being completely out of sync with the rest of the world. But what if? What if there was a way to realign your body, even when your schedule is totally upside down?
I bet these sound familiar, right? The weight that just kind of creeps on, that 3 a.m. energy crash that hits you like a ton of bricks, the brain fog. Look, that stuff is not just in your head, it's real. It's how your body responds when your internal clock, your circadian rhythm, is all kinds of mixed up because of your work life.
But what if there was a way to eat that was actually designed for your schedule? Not some complicated diet, but a simpler approach that works with your night shift, not against it. Well, that's exactly what we're going to talk about today.
Okay, let's get one thing straight right away. Intermittent fasting, or IF as you'll hear it called, it is not about starvation. It's not really about what you eat, it's about when you eat. Think of it like a schedule. You just have a window of time for your meals, and the rest of the time you fast, which, by the way, you're already doing every single night when you sleep.
So what does this actually look like? Let's imagine Lisa, a nurse. Her eating window could be from, say, 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. So she'd have her dinner before her shift starts, maybe a planned snack around 2 in the morning, and then she stops eating at 5 a.m. when her workday is starting to wind down. See? It's really that simple.
And listen, this is not just a theory. This approach has real, tangible benefits, especially for people working the night shift. So let's look at what you can actually truly expect to happen.
First up, weight management. I mean, it's on a lot of our minds. By giving your body a longer break from digesting food, it can switch gears and start burning stored fat for fuel instead. Take Sarah, who works at a call center. Just by setting her eating window and skipping that automatic trip for chips at 3 a.m., she lost 10 pounds. And that's not just a nice story. This is backed by actual research.
Okay, next, let's talk about energy. You know that horrible 4 a.m. slump? It's like hitting a wall. Well, by timing your meals, you help keep your blood sugar stable, which means no more of those crazy energy crashes. Think about Tom the trucker. He stays sharp, he stays alert on the road because he's not dealing with the ups and downs from snacking all night long.
And finally, let's talk about mental clarity. Fasting has been shown to help clear out that brain fog that can make your job so much harder. You know, for Maria, a nurse, she found that she was catching these small but absolutely critical details that she might have missed before. And in a high-stakes job like hers, that kind of focus can make all the difference in the world.
Now, I know what you might be thinking. Something like, oh, this sounds way too hard, or maybe this means I can't eat anything I actually like, right? So let's tackle some of those common myths head on.
Let's just clear a few things up really quick. This is not about starving yourself. It's about eating in a specific window. It also doesn't mean you have to give up pizza forever. It just means planning when you're going to have that pizza. And most importantly, this is not just for the 9-to-5 crowd. This is all about adapting a super flexible method to your unique lifestyle.
You know, there's a really good reason why so many other plans have probably failed you in the past. It's simple, really. They weren't built for you. They were built for the day shift world. I mean, think about it. Most diet plans are designed for a 9-to-5 life. They're telling you to eat breakfast at 8 a.m. when you might be just getting to sleep. An IF plan for night work completely flips that script. You eat when you're active, you fast when you're resting. It is a plan that finally understands your reality. Okay, are you with me? Feeling a little motivated? Good. Let's break down exactly how you can get started. I'm talking tonight. Here are 4 simple do's to get started. Number 1, drink tons of water while you're fasting. It really helps with any hunger pangs. 2, eat a big, protein-rich meal right before your shift starts to keep you fueled up. 3, if you do get hungry during the fast, black coffee or tea are your best friends. And number 4, just decide on your eating window. That's it. That's your foundation. And here are just a few don'ts to keep in mind. Try not to break your fast with a bunch of sugary junk food, because it'll just cause a crash. Try to avoid snacking outside your window. That's kind of the main point. And most importantly, if you have an off day, do not stress about it. This is all about consistency, not about being perfect. Just get back on track your next shift. No big deal. So let's put this all together and look at a 24-hour cycle. Just look at the night worker column.
While a day worker might be starting their fast in the afternoon, you're still sleeping. Your eating window kicks in right before your shift when you actually need the energy. See? It's a schedule that's literally built around you.
Okay, we've covered the why, we've covered the how. Now, let's talk about the what. What is the one single simple thing you can do on your very next shift to get this whole thing started?
Are you ready? Because you absolutely can be. You can have more energy, you can have better focus, and you can feel better in your own clothes without turning your entire life upside down. It all starts with one tiny action.
Here it is. This is your challenge for tonight. Just track what you eat. That's all. Grab a notebook, use an app on your phone, whatever, and just write down what you eat and when you eat it. No judgment. You don't have to change anything yet. Just observe. This simple act of awareness is the most powerful first step you can possibly take. One shift. That's all it takes to begin. You've totally got this.